A Jew walked into a New York bank, went to the loan counter and sat down proudly. The counter staff immediately asked, "Excuse me, what do you want?" The staff asked while observing the newly arrived guest's attire: luxurious suit, high-end leather shoes, expensive watch and diamond-studded tie. "I want to borrow some money." "Yes, sir. How much do you want to borrow?" "I want to borrow $1. "You just want to borrow $1? "That's right. I only want to borrow $1 US. Is that okay?" "Of course it's okay. As long as there's security, you can borrow more." "Okay, can these things be guaranteed?" the Jew said as he pulled out a stack of stocks and bonds from a genuine leather wallet and placed it in front of the employee's desk. "A total of $500,000, is that enough?" the Jew said as he took the $1 bill. "The annual interest rate is 6%. As long as you pay 6% interest and return the loan 1 year later, we will return these shares to you." "Yes, thank you." Having finished speaking, the Jew stood up and prepared to leave the bank. The bank manager stood next to him and looked surprised for a moment. Doesn't he understand that a person with $500,000 in hand would go to the bank and borrow just $1? Seeing this, he immediately went to ask the Jews, "Hello sir, what's up? I really don't understand why you have $500,000 in hand and you only borrow $1? If you want to borrow $300 minus $400,000, we are ready to accommodate." The Jew replied, "Please don't worry about me. Just before coming here I asked a few banks. The cost of renting their safes is very expensive. So I'm preparing to send these shares here. The cost is really cheap, only 6 United States cents per year. Valuable belongings are often kept in safes of state treasuries. For many people, this is the only option. However, Jews often do not close themselves to common sense. Will often open their own way, finding ways to put securities and other valuable assets into the bank safe. In terms of reliability and safety, these two methods do not have much difference, except for the fee. Normally, people mortgage to borrow money. They often hope to mortgage as little as possible but still borrow as much money as possible. As for the bank, because it wants to ensure safety and profit in borrowing capital, it will never mortgage the loan amount too close to the actual value of the collateral. Therefore, there is usually an upper limit to the loan amount, while a lower limit is usually not specified. Because this is an issue that borrowers must manage themselves. Being able to overcome this gap and change the way of thinking to think about the problem is the wisdom of Jewish thinking. Knowing how to change your thinking about a problem will often have a greater chance of success.